are not a Christian, let me ask you a question. By Christian, I mean Christ follower, devoted Christ follower, disciple. According to Jesus, you're either his disciple or not. Because if you remember, at the end of, I believe it's Matthew, therefore now to make disciples of all nations, not churchgoers, even though corporate worship's definitely scriptural, but Jesus said, make disciples. Back to my question, and this is regarding the video clips I make. If you have a child or a loved one, but definitely I think a child works best in this analogy, and they are running toward oncoming traffic, or they're about to step off the curb and face a terrible plight, do you just speak gently with them? Would it be loving for you to say, "Oh, Sarah, honey, could you turn around and not get struck dead by that car?" Of course not. While I think speaking gently, there's a time and a place for it, there's also a time and a place to show our love in other ways. And sometimes that involves being direct. I would offer that the parent or the person that makes a bolder approach toward the child or person heading into oncoming traffic to face certain death, I would offer that it would be more loving to get in their way and to yell if necessary, and most likely that could be the case in that situation. But to definitely get in their way and say, hey, I mean, you know, you're going to, things are going to kick in and you're going to hopefully take the appropriate action and do as much as you can to prevent this horrific accident from occurring, as this person that you love has their shoulder blades facing you and does not want to listen to you and just wants to do what they want to do. Well, in the videos that I create, it's probably no secret that I am direct, and I'm not being direct for any other reason that I'm aware of than to do so in love, because the videos that I make are oftentimes intended for people that just perhaps desire God, they seek God to an extent, but all they know is religion. And so my exhortation is oftentimes going to be direct and bold and standing on truth. And I can promise you that it is in love. It is the Spirit of Christ that dwells within me. And God desires relationship with each of us. So I wanted to make that point about being direct, that it is not always a bad thing and oftentimes is a good thing. When we are direct, we can show our love by being direct. And I would offer that the person that is passive and not direct and doesn't pursue, doesn't question, doesn't challenge, as I believe the world does, but rather encourages bad behavior and does not require any type of repentance or change of direction and says to have it your way all the time, I would offer that the one that does the opposite actually loves you, and not the opposite.